Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
You know what? We love this man. We adore him. We used to get him on regularly. He's left us now.
I love Grubs.
Every now and then we can just get him on the show and bloody just wrap our arms around him. It's the magnificent Mick Ennis. Mick, welcome to the show,
Hello, guys. I've been worried. I thought you just brushed me.
No.
Oh, my goodness. No one gets an introduction like
as
that.
Kate came on the show, I just haven't heard from you, so I thought it must have been something to do with...
Yeah, I've got a bone to pick with you.
What happened game one, you know what I mean, guys? No, we haven't spoken to you for ages. I mean, Fitz is in his 50s now, and Kate's joined the show, and Tommy's had a gender change. There's a lot happened here.
It's all happening.
Yeah, it's all happening.
Still got your gym pass with her?
I've still got...
Is that expired again?
Gathering dust somewhere.
Did your 10-session pass run out?
No, it's endless.
He bought a 10-session pass 3 years ago and he's still got a couple of sessions left.
I think the gym's actually closed. I can't even use it now, Mick. I'm chasing a refund.
Hey.
How are we, guys?
Yeah,
we're good, buddy.
we're going
We're good.
well. We needed to talk to you because obviously disappointing Origin game one. And you know what? I love it when you defend this state, Mick Ennis, because there was some riveting television on Fox Sports, and you can catch it on Fox League. You can catch Mick every week with the games, but you sit down with Corey Parker. He's a Queenslander. We know that. He's had a crack at you, and I tell you what, those eyes on Mick Ennis, he was having a go back. Have a listen to this.
Tom Trbojevic left the field, and that was his role tonight, wasn't it? That was his role, yeah? To come on and play anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what he was there for. So do you want to change Cleary and Luai? That's what I'm asking you.
They lost the game.
They lost the game.
New South Wales lost the game.
So you change your halves.
I'm asking the question. So where does Nico Hines go next time?
Going in circles.
Mate, it was disappointing, Mick. And obviously Cleary's out now. Are you confident? Do we change everything up? Do we drop Luai? Do we bring in the Rabbitohs connection? What are your thoughts? What do you think that Freddie will go with, Mick?
I think we should be so excited to go to Suncorp and make a statement. You know, not only for our team but for our state. You know, like we sat there and obviously Billy Slater talks about the way that Queensland play, and now they talk about the passion in their jersey. And our state's been through the ringer too. You know, and we show plenty of great character down here, and it's time to go there and make a real statement. You know, and I think we should be really excited. As you said, I was really strong in not wanting to change the side. I think we would have been a lot better with our cohesion and just settling in from club football to Origin. We were a little bit clunky in that game one, but we would have been a lot better in game two. But our hand's been forced, obviously, with the blow of Cleary being ruled out. And unfortunately, I love Jerome Luai as a player. I really do, and I love that combination of Cleary and Luai. But I'd be making changes, obviously, only on the back of the fact that Nathan is out. I'd go with Adam Reynolds. He's so calm and composed, and he's playing so well up there at Suncorp most weeks for Brisbane. He's in great form.
Cody
Got an excellent
Walker?
kicking game.
Would you put Cody Walker in?
No, I'd go with Nico Hines.
Yeah.
I really would.
Yeah,
I think
you
the
got
freedom with Craig Fitzgibbon's given him at Cronulla to be able to roam and play both sides of the field. I think he could combine perfectly with Adam, and I'd be bringing Latrell Mitchell obviously back in. He's just such a presence.
Hey, you were just talking about Jerome Luai before. During game one, we saw Reece Walsh from Queensland pull his hair. Now, Mick, I know, out in the field, you were known to, get under the skin of your opposition player and that. What are some of the things, apart from John Hopewadi, but what are some of the things that you saw out in the field that go to put off the opposition players that people did, Mick? I quite like. I've thoroughly enjoyed some of the blokes that are rocking the long mullets and ponytails these days, and occasionally their reaction when they get it pulled is a little bit, a little bit surprised the fact that that's happened. I think
it's a flag.
It's fair game.
You prance out onto the field with a haircut like that, you're asking for trouble.
You are. You're going to get it pulled.
My word, you are, Kate.
Yes.
Can I ask, Mick,
any squirrel grips, Mick, over the years that you saw or anything like that?
Collecting nuts.
I think, our old friend Sammy Burgess had the squirrel grip once, I think.
That was off the field as well, unfortunately. He wasn't on it.
Hey, Mick, can I ask, because every time you come on the show, I find you quite inspiring. I take a lot of my life lessons from you, probably as a commentator and also a footballer, not so much in your relationship. But Ange Postecoglou, which we heard from yesterday, and the announcement he's going over to the Premier League, we played one of his speeches, which I found so moving and inspiring yesterday. He's great with his words. Have they ever asked you to sort of pop down to the rooms and really, really fire the team up, Mick, or...?
I've obviously, been down to Canterbury and to Cronulla from time to time, in all seriousness. So occasionally, whether it's, a young guy that's sort of making his debut, or whether it's a certain occasion for a team to, it's just about how to handle it and about the significance of what the jersey means and what it meant to me when I played there. Yeah, I always enjoy those times going back to the clubs and
so good.
Talking to some of the young guys that are coming through.
Giving back. I mean, Fitzy went down to the Rabbitohs once.
I went down to the Rabbitohs, but
How did that go?
I had to get stuck into the boys. So Madge...
For roasting?
Yeah, Madge said, can you come down and roast the boys? That was the year that they won the premiership. I was so nervous,
got them
Kate.
over the line?
What did you have to do? What did they ask you to do?
He said, can you come down and roast the boys and so they can have a bit of a laugh at training, because we're so serious all the time.
Yeah.
And I rocked up. They'd just finished a gym session, Mick, and these boys are bench pressing 160, 180 kilos, and they were massive. And then I had to get stuck into some of these blokes, and they were ready to take my head off. But it worked.
Kate, as you can see, this conversation's deteriorated rapidly as Ripper and Fitzy have gone into story time. So
I
hats off
apologise.
to you keeping these blokes in line.
Yeah, you've probably got somewhere to be, I would imagine.
Do you remember that woman, Simone, that you're married to? I know how hard working you are. Have you seen her lately, Mick? Is she still around, or...?
She is. Yeah, the poor bugger. She's still battling on with me.
Well, Mick, because you don't come on the show all that much anymore, has you got any questions for Kate about home and away? Or
what are you even talking about?
Sally Fletcher, you got any questions for Kate?
Mine and I were huge home and away fans. Yeah,
You're only human.
Loved
Only
old
human.
Alpha and
Yes. Oh, good.
just an autograph. And just something on a coaster. I'm one of those ones, Kate. I'm a little old school.
All right, I'll send you some merch, mate.
Hey, some merch, absolutely. One of Marilyn's hair rollers, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Something on a coaster.
Oh, you are the best. He's our Fox League expert. You can catch him every weekend. Love you, Mick. Thanks for coming on the show, brother.
Have a ripping weekend, guys. See you guys.
See you in the gym, mate.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.